The key to the password is close. I can feel it.
Mademoiselle Locke, how far along are you?
Still not very far, but I'm not giving up. Locked. Time is not on my side. I haven't finished what I had to do here yet. Ratchett's password. Here it is. That's it. No rookie mistake there. I think I've discovered Ratchett's safety deposit box passcode.
Well done, Mademoiselle Locke.
A bizarre endgame to be sure, but I suspect checkmate is possible for white in 3 moves. Let's see.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
I am Hercule Poirot. I am working with the police. You are Monsieur Wadi's neighbor?
Yes, next door. I heard a noise. I thought it was Mr. Wadi who had come home. I don't know him very well. A delivery man left a package for him with me.
I need some hard evidence to prove he's lying.
You don't know your neighbor very well.
Yes, what of it?
How is it that Monsieur Wadi has a picture of you on his desk? There is quite a family resemblance. You wouldn't be his brother by any chance?
Why are you going through his things?
As I told you, I am working with the police.
All right, yes. I'm his brother, Mehdi Wadi. Do you know where he is?
I am very sorry, sir, but I have some terrible news for you. Your brother has been murdered. You have my sincere condolences.
Oh no. Aziz. My wife. My son. Their hearts will break. Everything he did was for his family. He brought us here from Iraq to give my son a better future. We can't go back. You won't. You won't.
Do not fret, Monsieur Wadi. I do not want to cause trouble for you and your family. I am here to catch his murderer. When did you last see your brother?
2 days ago. He was on his way to Venice. It was not a journey he was looking forward to. I knew something was wrong, but he promised all would be well soon. My son will be heartbroken. Aziz made a point of reading to Fadi every night so he could learn English. We hope to legally emigrate there one day.
Your son, Fadi. What did Monsieur Wadi read to him?
His favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. The nonsense of it all. Why?
It is the answer to a question I had. I believe your brother was a good man, forced for some reason to keep secrets, and that got him killed.
Sir, there is something else. Aziz left me a letter to open if anything should happen to him.
Could you show it to me?
Yes, I will get it.
It all makes sense. It's horrific. But to Ratchett, it would be just business as usual. At least I have Ratchett's account number, 82664.
Thank you for giving me this letter. Let me assure you, the man Ratchett cannot harm you. He was killed before your brother was.
Really? Who did it? The one you say hunted Ratchett?
Yes, without a doubt. I promise you I will find them.
Sir, we have no papers. The police...
Your secret is safe with me, monsieur.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, I must go to my wife and son. Tonight, I will read to Fadi from Alice in Wonderland, and we will remember my brother.
I need to notify Mademoiselle Locke that I have Ratchett's bank account number.
I texted Ratchett's account number to you.
Wonderful. The number of Ratchett's safety deposit box. At last. I should let Mr. Poirot know. I was able to access Mr. Wadi's computer. I have Ratchett's safety deposit box number.
Excellent.
Staring at the clock won't help, Poirot.
Mademoiselle Locke, how far along are you?
Still not very far, but I'm not giving up. A key. I wonder if it will fit the desk drawer. Those indentations are from the sheet of the notepad that was on top. This is great. All those mystery movies I watched as a kid. I know what to do. I'll send a picture of this to Poirot. I haven't finished what I had to do here yet. It's closed. I sent you a photo of doodles I found on a notepad. I hope it can help you.
I hope so as well.
This computer won't give up its secrets easily. No, not good. Good.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. I do not think that's the right answer. Yes. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. Fantastic. That's the right answer.
It looks like a safe key to me. We finally found it.
Good news. I have found the key to Ratchett's safe.
Perfect. We're running out of time. Do we have everything?
I have the key to the safety deposit box.
I have the number of the box.
And we have the passcode. I'm on my way. Time to rob a bank.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I haven't heard from Monsieur Waddy. You'll have to reschedule with him.
This is quite annoying. I'll have to reschedule.
Absolutely. I hope I have been of service.
You have no idea. That was fast. We do this as planned?
Yes, I am, Monsieur Ratchett. But with the bank's questionable policy, I do not expect anyone to ask.
Right. Absolute secrecy regarding their clients. The last Swiss bank of its kind.
Haha! Golden mustache.
Madame, I still haven't heard from Mr. Waddy.
Well, we'll have to make do without him. Now that my friend is here, it's his box we want to access.
And the clock is ticking. I trust there is no problem.
No problem at all. May I have your safety deposit box number?
4346.
May I see your key? Do you know your passcode?
Yes. Mademoiselle will be able to accompany me? No names, of course.
Of course. I'll open the door. Go down the stairs. The guard will accompany you.
Please leave your personal belongings in this bin and then go through the portal. I'll open it for you. I'll insert my key when you're ready.
This is not Ratchett's box. At last we reach our goal.
Now I will insert my key, if you allow.
Thank you.
I'll be by the door should you need any assistance.
At last!
I suspect the effort will be worth it. This collection of various personal items. Do you know what they are, Detective Locke?
I do, Mr. Poirot. God help me, I do. Souvenirs. The trophies serial killers take from their victims to remind them of their kills. Ratchett wasn't just a kidnapper.
No, indeed. He was a monster. For every soul Ratchett claimed, even more are suffering. Another trophy. We may never know how many people he killed. Diamonds.
A fortune. Crime does pay.
No, mademoiselle. This time it was the criminal who finally paid. Another trophy. A woman. We may never know her name. You were lucky, mademoiselle, when you met him at that cabin in the forest, alone.
How many victims do you think Ratchett had?
Too many. I wonder who this keychain belonged to. Certainly not Ratchett.
The one on the left. Ratchett.
Whoever he is with, their friendship seems over.
The build. The hair. It could be Noah, his partner in Daisy's kidnapping.
It appears they had a falling out.
MC. The real journalist Michael Clark. Ratchett would have needed to kill him to assume his identity. He took this ring as his trophy.
Another victim. Another bracelet. Another victim.
Another trophy. And then there's the one that we already found, Suzanne's red glasses. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced. The rest of the Armstrong ransom money, the serial numbers match. 4 years of investigation. It's all over. I finally have the last piece of evidence that Ratchett was Daisy's kidnapper and murderer.
More than that, you have helped unmask a serial killer responsible for so many deaths.
But even with all this, we're no closer to solving Ratchett's murder.
On the contrary, mademoiselle, everything. It is coming together. Don't you agree, detective?
What?
The damaged photograph.
It could be Noah. You think Noah killed Ratchett for revenge?
The train.
What about the train?
I know how a killer could vanish without leaving a trace in the snow.
Wings?
Camouflage. The trophies.
Poirot? We have a train to catch.
Not just a train, Detective Locke. We have a murderer to catch.
Poirot, enough! You have kept us in suspense ever since we left Lausanne.
Forgive me, my friend. Detective Locke and I needed the time to put the last pieces of the puzzle in their proper places.
I'll fill in where I can, but this is Mr. Poirot's show.
I confess I can't help, but I feel a certain déjà vu.
You are correct, Doctor. We have been here before. However, without you, we wouldn't have been able to reach the true conclusion of this story. My friends, your attention, please. I hope you have finished your dessert. You have every right to think the solution to the murder of Ratchett is a closed book. You are wrong. I, Poirot, admit that I was wrong. There is a final chapter.
What in bloody hell?
What does he mean? Perhaps if we are silent, Monsieur Poirot will explain.
Most of us naturally expect a journey by train to proceed in an orderly fashion from station to station. But this journey has gone off the rails. A comfortable journey, which should have been restful, turned out to be quite a challenge for my little gray cells. I beg your indulgence. I know it will be painful, but I must update you on the strange turn the Ratchett murder investigation has taken. I had two hypotheses, as you recall. A stranger boarded the train in Vinkovsky, killed Ratchett, and then exited the train unobserved. That was the first possibility. The second solution gave us 12 jurors who condemned Ratchett to death for the kidnapping and murder of Daisy Armstrong. My friend, Book, properly chose the first solution for the authorities. However, thanks to Dr. Constantine here, a 13th stab wound was discovered, throwing that solution into disarray. Moreover, the words of a witness called into question the chronology of the night of the murder upon which the first two solutions were based. Detective Locke?
Michael admitted to having been absent several times during the night. His absence therefore gave multiple opportunities for a 13th murderer to slip into Ratchett's room before the other 12 jurors lined up to stab him.
You are saying the man Ratchett was... when we...
Yes, you executed a man who was already dead. But there were other suspects that night.
Other suspects?
Who? They stand before you. Mr. Fauché, Mr. Maury, and Ms. Nielsen. And they all also had a hole in their stories about their movements that night. Mr. Poirot?
Most of you don't know it, but there was a second murder in Venice.
Mein Gott, another murder.
The victim was a man named Aziz Wadi, a banker in Geneva who was on the payroll of Ratchett. He looked after the money Ratchett obtained from the Armstrong ransom. Ratchett needed money and arranged to meet Mr. Wadi in Venice. One of these three knew about that money. Now, each of them had an alibi, of a sort. But if any of their alibis was a lie, that person had time to murder Monsieur Wadi, Monsieur Fauché, Mademoiselle Nielsen, and Monsieur Maury. One of you murdered Ratchett and Monsieur Wadi.
Are you kidding? I pour drinks for our guests. I don't murder them.
It's nonsense.
You are accusing me because of my knives?
But why would one of my employees kill Ratchett?
No. Think, Joanna. The killer's motive for killing Ratchett was revenge. But not for Daisy's death. The motive for Aziz Wadi's murder was also revenge. Mr. Wadi was helping Ratchett.
Ratchett had an accomplice in the kidnapping named Noah. They kidnapped Daisy together. Ratchett stored the ransom money in a Swiss bank that protected anonymous clients. He forced Monsieur Wadi to watch over the money. Once enough time had passed, Ratchett felt it was safe to have Monsieur Wadi bring him cash whenever Ratchett needed it.
The serial numbers of the bills would still be in a file, but no one would be actively checking it.
Precisely. But Ratchett didn't just keep the ransom in his safety deposit box. There was something much worse. There was something much worse than Daisy's ransom money in that safety deposit box. During her investigation, Detective Locke found evidence proving that Ratchett was what is known as a trophy killer. He kept souvenirs of his crimes. We found trophies in the safety deposit box. There were others in a cabin Ratchett used in the Berkshire Mountains, including a beloved toy of little Daisy's.
If I'd have known that, I would have cut the bastard's head off.
I must admit I'm not right this time. Think, Poirot, that is not a good answer. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do not think that's the right answer. This is... I must... No, not good. Et voilà.
The bracelet found in the safety deposit box was also on Noah's wrist in a photograph. It's obvious Ratchett killed Noah, and therefore, at last, I can tell you with absolute certainty who the murderer of Ratchett and Monsieur Wadi is.
This isn't the right evidence. No, this doesn't help. That doesn't prove anything. This isn't the... No, this... That doesn't... This isn't the right evidence.
Mademoiselle Nielsen has the same bracelet as the one found in the safety deposit box in Geneva. A trophy from a victim of Ratchett. Noah.
Having a similar bracelet doesn't prove anything.
Yes, that might be true, if there were not an inscription on it.
Mr. Poirot, you're right. The bracelet looks similar to mine, but I have no idea what the marks on it mean. I just like the design.
The marks are not random, mademoiselle. These are special bracelets. They are called Morse code bracelets. Because, well, you know why. The marks are Morse code. Happily, I learned Morse when I was a young man doing my service for the Belgian army.